No better person to ask than Nikki, Bradley, and Brodie Bozeman. So a 3-year deal, $18 million is nice, but your parents, congratulations on Brodie. That's probably the bigger deal this offseason. How's that going for you guys?
It's going really good so far. He's sleeping pretty good, knock on wood. So yeah, he's been doing great, growing like a weed. I think he's already in 6-month clothing. He's 8 weeks Wednesday, so he's growing for sure.
He's taking the night shifts right now, so I'm sleeping good.
That's a good man. So what was more stressful, free agency or being new parents?
Ooh, a little bit of both, but the early part of having your first one was definitely stressful because you want to do everything right. You want to make sure he's taken care of. You want to make sure that he's eating right and doing right. And so I think the earlier part of that was definitely more stressful.
So Nikki, what's this process like for you? Because you guys really do everything as a family. You guys are united in your foundation and where you want to be. It's not just a decision for Bradley and where he wants to play center. What's it like for you during this time?
Yeah, I think it's just being sportive. I think it's like trying to give devil's advocate, trying to, find the positives and sometimes find the negatives. It's just like trying to be that like confidant and that person that like, he kind of bounces ideas off of and how long the contract should be and where we want to be and all this kind of stuff. So I think it's just like being a soundboard sometimes, being a, cheerleader sometimes. It's just different by the minute.
Being a good wife is what it's all about. Now, Bradley, yep. Have you had a chance to kind of think about the fact you were a free agent last year? You signed a 1-year deal here. You weren't starting when you started the season. Then you finished, and the running game took off as soon as you got in there. Now you're signing a 3-year deal for $18 million to be back with the Panthers. Like this whole journey for the last 2 years, have you been able to soak it in the last couple hours yet?
Yeah, for sure. It's we kind of took a gamble last year and bet on ourselves, and it's paid off this year, and we're really excited. I think we're in the place that we need to be. We're the place where we're supposed to be. Everyone from the front office to the owners to the coaches to the community, everyone is just that. I feel like they're in our corner. They have our backs, and that's just very special to us. And just want to say thank you so much to the support from everybody that we've had, and we're just so appreciative and just so happy to be in Carolina for 3 more years. So
who knows who you're going to be blocking for? The team goes up to number 1 in the draft. What's your guys' reaction when you see that?
I thought it was awesome. I trust this front office. They know what they're doing. And so it's going to be exciting for sure. There'll be growing pains just like everything else, but we're going to work with it. We're going to work through it, and we'll figure it out.
The Panthers finally have an offensive line now that's going to be together, that's under contract till 2024. Austin Corbett obviously going through some rehab, Brady Christensen as well. Hopefully we get those guys back as soon as possible. But how important is it for an offensive line to be together year in and year out? Because it's not always about the best offensive line individually. I've always thought it's about, 5 guys that play really well together, which you guys did.
Absolutely. I think that's key there. Just making sure that everyone's stuck together. Everyone's the cohesiveness there is there. There's no rebuilding. There's no, not knowing this guy, not knowing that guy. Having all 5 pieces in place is a huge a huge advantage and a big testimony to the front office and how they do things.
Nikki, we know why Carolina was important for Bradley from a football standpoint and trusting the front office and the ownership group. Why Carolina for you? What do you love about it here?
I think it's a testament to, like we said, the front office and everything like that. We went through some hiccups last season with Brodie, and I was kind of in and out of the hospital a good bit. And the front office, Nicole called, Miss Fitterer called, everyone called. They were like, what can we do? How can we help? Do you want us to come sit with you? Can I send you anything? What can I do to help? And I feel like at that moment, I knew this is where we were meant to be.
Well, you guys are the best. Thank you so much for joining us here on Charlotte Sports Live. Congratulations to all 3 of you now. You guys are just awesome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us. We're excited to stay.